Good morning. Welcome to Phoenix for the biggest avionics show of the year. This happens to be the first time the AEA convention has been held in Phoenix since 1979, and it's great to be back in the Valley of the Sun for only the second time in our 68-year history. Over the next 4 days, you will have over 100 hours of training courses at your disposal. I urge all of you to attend as many training classes as you can to further build your skills as an avionics professional. In the days leading up to this year's show, I have personally been reminded of the expression that time flies when you're having fun. For me, those words take on an extra meaning. As many of you know, this week I will finish a 3-year term serving as your chairman of the AEA Board of Directors. It has been an honor to lead this amazing association, and I thank you for electing me and for the opportunity to serve. I also wish to thank the AEA staff for their support and everything they do each day throughout the year. Much of their work is likely unseen by the membership, but it is absolutely critical to our mission. I am grateful to our president, Mike Adamson, for his steady leadership in navigating the association on a daily basis. 3 years may not seem like a lot of time for most of us, but a lot can happen in a short amount of time. As I reflect upon the last 36 months, I am pleased to report that your association continues to expand membership benefits and improve upon our mission to educate, communicate, and advocate for aviation businesses around the world. With that in mind, here are a few items I'd like to mention that are worthy of reflection. In March of 2022, the Board of Directors finalized a strategic plan to guide the association over the next 5 to 7 years. That work is now well underway and will continue. For example, we have modernized our vision and mission statements, provided more clarity to our bylaws, and refreshed our brand identity with a new logo. And despite facing supply chain issues and inflationary pressures, the AEA has engaged more members to achieve our objectives, especially when it comes to securing the next generation of labor. In fact, the AEA recently created a full-time position that is dedicated to workforce development. And we now have a one-stop online resource for aspiring technicians to pursue their careers at aerocareers.net. It's also important to note that we have established an ad hoc member relationships committee to measure and identify ways to enhance communication between AEA regular members and associate members. Under the leadership of committee co-chairs Chuck Gallagher and Tom Simon, this ongoing work touches the core of the association's roots as we continuously strive to improve the professional relationships between OEMs and dealers. Additionally, our Government and Industry Affairs Committee has developed a subcommittee to represent the important certification work of delegates and engineers. Under the leadership of Kevin Barton, this segment of our industry now has a voice through our advocacy work and is paving the way for new membership opportunities. Of course, everyone in this room already knows that safety is the aviation industry's top priority. I'm pleased to report that AEA is now working with our friends at the Aeronautical Repair Station Association to make our SMS program available to ARSA members. Indeed, the value of AEA membership has also grown over the past 3 years. Our members now receive 50% off pilot training from Sporties. I encourage you and your team to take advantage of that opportunity. And don't forget that private pilots and corporate operators now have the added benefit of easily locating our members through iFlight Planner. As you can see, a lot can happen in a short period of time. Before I conclude, I'd like to thank our board of directors for bringing their talent and experience from a broad range of the industry. These are the men and women elected by you to guide our association, and they've worked together through new leadership and strategic planning. This year, we have 2 board members who are completing their years of service. Former Chairman Gary Joyce with IAE and Mark Cody with Duncan Aviation. Thank you, Gary and Mark, for your leadership. I'd also like to welcome our newly elected board members, Nate Klenke with Duncan Avionics and Ian Pruden with PIA Flyers. Congratulations on your election. We look forward to working with you. At this time, I ask each of our current and outgoing board members to please stand and be recognized with a round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to recognize our members who work with our committees and subcommittees. If you currently serve as a committee member, please stand and let us recognize you with a round of applause. Committee members. As I transition to the role of immediate past chair, I very much look forward to working alongside our new chairman, Mike Berryhill, whom you will hear from in just a few moments. Mike is certainly no stranger to anyone in this room. Having served as our vice chair for the past 3 years, I'm confident that Mike will serve our association well and assure the continuity of the board in years ahead. In closing, I want to thank all of our members for being here at Phoenix and for remaining active throughout the year, attending annual convention, regional meetings, and to grow our industry on a daily basis. I look forward to seeing each of you throughout the week at the variety of training classes, exhibits, and our first nighter event later this evening.
Aero-News Network's coverage of the 68th Annual AEA International Convention and Trade Show, live from Phoenix, Arizona, is brought to you in part by the following sponsors.
The future of USB charging power has arrived. Introducing new, ultra-fast charging TA360 USB chargers. Unlock the power of USB Power Delivery PD technology. Max power. Multiple configurations. In-seat cabin, cockpit, and galley USB power. And a direct upgrade for all True Blue Power USB chargers, compatible with any USB electronic device. Easy to install. Backed by the best. True Blue Power, the USB experts.